by Wells Fargo in the Downtown Improvement District of the City of Fort Wayne. It's supported by the Multicultural Council, which is in turn supported by the United Way and Community Action of Northeast Indiana. Next up, we have some gentlemen, one from Sri Lanka, and they are from the Indiana Buddhist Temple in Hoagland. Please give them a round of applause.
My name is Jeff. I'm a member of the meditation group at the Indiana Buddhist Temple, which is southeast of Fort Wayne, down in Hoagland. We have meditations out there on a weekly basis, a couple times a week, that we'll tell you a little bit more about when we're done. This is Bhante Devananda. He's our abbot. He's from Sri Lanka. He's been in town here since, I think, 2007. Originally, he was at a Webster Street location. He's the abbot there, and he's a very good, highly in demand chanter and priest. He travels all around to administer to the needs of Sri Lankan people out of state and in state. What he's going to do is to chant a few of the more well-known suttas, teachings of the Buddha, and I'm going to provide an English translation. The first sutta is called the Mangala Sutta, which is the sutta, the discourse on highest blessings. This is one of 3 suttas that in Sri Lanka are very important. I understand that they hear them on the radio every day, and this is one of them. Kind of forms the basis of a lot of the ethical teachings that Sri Lankans grow up with. So.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
For the second time, homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
For the third time, homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One.
Buddhang Saranang Gacchami.
I go to the Buddha for refuge.
Dhammang Saranang Gacchami.
I go to the Dhamma for refuge.
Sanghang Saranang Gacchami.
I go to the Sangha for refuge.
Dutiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami.
For the second time, I go to the Buddha for refuge.
Dutiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami.
For the second time, I go to the Dhamma for refuge.
Dutiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami.
For the second time, I go to the Sangha for refuge.
Tatiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami.
For the third time, I go to the Buddha for refuge.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
For the third time, I go to the Dhamma for refuge.
Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
For the third time, I go to the Sangha for refuge.
Ivang mi sutang ikang samayang bhagava sawantiyang viherati jetavani anata pindi kansarami Atko anyatara devata abhinkanthaye rantiya abhinkantevanna kevalakampang jitevanang Ubhasenna yena bhagava upasangkhami upasangkhamitva bhagavantang abhivaditva ekamantang Attasi ekamantang tithakosa devata bhagavantang ghataya anja bhasi.
Thus have I heard. On one occasion, the Blessed One was dwelling at the monastery of Anathapindika in Jeta's Grove near Savatthi. When the night was far spent, a certain deity whose surpassing splendor illuminated the entire Jeta Grove came to the presence of the Blessed One and, drawing near, respectfully saluted and stood at one side. Standing thus, he addressed the Blessed One in verse.
Bahudeva manusace mangalani atinteyung akankemana suttanang nuhi mangale
Many deities and men yearning after good have pondered on blessings. Pray, tell me the highest blessings.
Asivanacha balanang panditanancha sevana pujacha pujaniyanang itang mangale muttamang.
Associate not with the fools, associate with the wise, and honor those who are worthy of honor. This is the highest blessing.
Bhakti-rupa-desavasocha Kumbhecha khata punyata Atta-samma panidicha Itang mangala muttamang.
To reside in a suitable locality, to have done meritorious actions in the past, and to set oneself in the right course. This is the highest blessing.
Bau sancanca simpanca Vinayoca susinkito Subhasitaca yavaca Ithang mangale mudhamang.
Fast learning, perfect handicraft, a high trained discipline, and pleasant speech. This is the highest blessing.
Mata pitu upanthanang Bhante dharansa sanghaho Anakulaca kammanta Ithang mangala mudhamang.
The support of mother and father, the cherishing of wife and children, and peaceful occupations. This is the highest blessing.
Dhananca dhamma chanyaca Nyate khananca sanghaho Anyavanjani dhammani Itang mangala
Liberality, righteous conduct, the helping of relatives, and harmonious actions. This is the highest blessing.
Arati virati papa Madhuje panace sanyamo Apamadoce dhammesu Ithang mangala mudhamang.
To cease and abstain from evil, forbearance with respect to intoxicants, and steadfastness of virtue. This is the highest blessing.
Garvoce nivatoce Santurtice Katang yuta Kalena Dhamma saranang Ithang mangala mudhamang.
Reverence, humility, contentment, gratitude, and opportune hearing of the Dhamma. This is the highest blessing.
Kanti so chansatha Samananance dansanang Kalena dhamma sakanca Ithang mangala mudhamang.
Patience, obedience, sight of the ascetics, and religious discussions at due season. This is the highest blessing.
Tapoca brahmacharyanca Arya sadhana dansanang Nibbana sanchikiriyaca Ithang mangala mudhamang.
Self-control, holy life, perception of the noble truths, and the realization of Nibbana. This is the highest blessing.
Buddhastya loka dhamme Cittang yasana kampati Asukang virajang khemang Ithang mangala mudhamang.
He whose mind does not flutter by contact with worldly contingencies, sorrowless, stainless, and secure, this is the highest blessing.
Ita visani katungana Sambanta maparajita Sambanta sunting gachanti tang tisang mangala mudunte manti.
To them, fulfilling matters such as these, everywhere invincible, in every way moving happily, these are the highest blessings.
Yetena satcha vanjena dukha samintute.
By the power of this truth, may all suffering cease from me.
Yetena satcha vanjena vayanta samintute.
By the power of this truth, may all fears cease from me.
Yetena sancha vanjena rodhanta samintute.
By the power of this truth, may all illness cease from me.
Sambitiyo vivanjantu sambarogo minansetu nate bhavan vanterayo sukhi dihayuko bhave.
May all calamity be warded off. May all illness be dispelled. May no obstacles hinder me. May I live long and happily.
Bhagavatu Sambha Mangalam Rakhantu Sambha Devata Sambha Buddhanubhavi Sada Santi Bhavantute.
May all good fortune come my way. May all the deities protect me. By all the power of the Buddha, may I always enjoy well-being.
Bhagavatu Sambha Mangalam Rakhantu Sambha Devata Sambha Dhammanubhavena Sada Santi Bhavantute.
May all good fortune come my way. May all the deities protect me. By all the power of the Dhamma, may I always enjoy well-being.
Bhagavatu Sambha Mangalam Rakhantu Sambha Devata Sambha Sanghanubhavena Sada Santi Bhavantute.
May all good fortune come my way. May all the deities protect me. By all the power of the Sangha, may I always enjoy well-being.
Nakantayang kebutanang papangga niwarena parintasanubhavine hantu tesang pandevi.
By the power of this protective recital, may my misfortunes due to stars, demons, harmful spirits, and ominous planets be prevented and destroyed.
Akasantache Dumanta Devananda Maidika Punyantang Anumodinva Chirang Rangkang Tuloka Sasanang.
May beings inhabiting space and earth, devas and nagas of mighty power, share this merit of ours.
Ayurarogya Sampanti Sangha Sampanti Mevache Ato Nibbana Sampanti Iminahate Saminyetu.
By this, may you achieve longevity, good health, a rebirth in the heavens, and the attainment of Devana.
Thank you very much.
And we'd like to, thank you. We'd like to invite you to attend our regular meditations that we have at the temple. They happen on 2 separate evenings, Mondays at 6:30, and Thursdays also at 6:30. On Mondays, we do loving kindness meditation, which is similar to the final blessing you heard here. It's interesting that the Buddha foresaw the findings of modern psychology and realized that we have to love ourselves first before we can extend love to other beings. And the loving kindness kind of proceeds in that direction. We start with that and then love those that are easiest to love, members of our family, friends, our own nation state, and then extend that feeling of unconditional love to the entire planet, the entire universe. So that's what happens on Monday nights. On Thursday night, we do another form of meditation that's very common in Buddhism, mindfulness of breathing. And our other monk, Bhante Mahanama, leads that meditation. Prior to the Thursday night 6:30 meditation, there's a preparatory class in gentle yoga that starts at 5:45 for those who want to stretch their bodies a little bit. And on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. there's also a class on yoga and Tai Chi. And if anyone has any questions or interest at all, they can contact the Indiana Buddhist Temple. We have a booth back there in the tent. You can ask information there or find us easily on the internet if you have any curiosity about Buddhism, meditation, or related subjects. So thank you very much.